Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities.
He's kind of angry, isn't he? What's going on, y'all? This is Lamar, and this is Political Media. And this is an oldie but a goodie. I want to just revisit it since there's so much going on as relates to Kenneth Copeland, Paula White, and call somebody. New York, the one that had the side chick, the pastor of the side chick, can't think of his name. Call something or another. But this particular one is Kenneth Copeland. This is when Inside Edition hemmed him up and started asking him about his private planes, particularly one he bought from Tyler Perry, and his comments he made about not wanting to fly on commercial airlines because of the people on there are demons. So check it out. It's kind of funny. It's hilarious. Check it out in its entirety.
In luxury, how much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but...
Isn't it the business of your donors?
Listen, I paid. You kind of caught me off guard here, okay?
Certainly. Well, if you'd like to come out here, I'd like to give you a chance to catch your breath and have a conversation. We don't want to catch you off guard.
I love Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah.
What just happened there? What did he have orgasm? Did he orgasm right there? I don't know what happened right there, but that was a very odd response. Let's continue, okay?
Now, thank you, Lord. Help me. Let me pray this thing.
Well, let me just ask you a really simple question.
And I was scheduled for Peru. And I prayed about it, and I thought, I'm not missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the airplane that we have that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. And Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
Well, my question then, okay, all right, but I want to get to the demons because people are very concerned about that comment.
Give me a chance here, Inside Edition. Okay. I love your eyes. And here's what happened.
Oh, Lord. He had to have that plane. I guess Tyler made it very, very enticing. Let's continue.
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then? Just
great
planes, you drive in limos,
I'm a very wealthy man.
You're a very wealthy man.
Yes.
Yeah. And some people would say that is it appreciated?
May I add something to that? My wealth doesn't come from offerings alone.
Because you sell things, books and DVDs.
Yes. And I have a lot of natural gas on our property. Didn't know that, did you, babe?
Now I do.
Yeah, you do. Isn't that wonderful?
Well, I guess. It's wonderful for you.
Back when...
Okay, so let's talk about this. So while this was hilarious to me, it was funny, it really showed the mind of some of these prosperity preachers. I personally, to be honest with you, I don't really have a big issue with preachers being wealthy as long as they're not lying to their congregation. And there are some preachers out there that straight up say it. Hey, it's a mega church. It's 30,000 people. There's a big percentage of you guys paying tithes. I get a salary. I get fame off of this. I get notoriety. I write a book. It sells out. It goes as a bestseller. I'm talking about T.D. Jakes, basically. I'm connected in the city. So, of course, it's almost impossible, in my opinion, for a pastor with a big church or a big following to not be wealthy unless they're going to just take a vow of poverty. And who's doing that? Anybody doing that? Except nuns and monks, perhaps. So I understand it. I don't have a big issue with that. I do have an issue with them lying. I do have an issue with them getting on the pulpit and saying that if you do A, B, C, D, you're going to be blessed like me, and saying that blessed is the wealth. If you give this much in offering, you can have what I have. If you just have enough faith, or if you just fast for 30 days, 60, 90 days, then you can ride in a first class or in a private jet, or drive a Bentley or a Rolls like I can. Now, when they start doing those lies and playing those games, that's when they lose me. All that stuff, it really drives me nuts, and those people should be stopped and brought down. And Kenneth Copeland is one of those that does do that. He's a prosperity preacher, and he comes up with all these gimmicks, just like Brian Carn, just like Paula White, just like Jesse Duplantis. All of them come up with all these gimmicks on how to get money. Every event that they have that's supposed to help people grow and be better, why do you have to pay for it? They got to pay to go to these events to get better, which is very odd to me as well. But overall, I just thought this video was quite hilarious. When a preacher gets hemmed up like that and is forced to try to answer some questions, you can see it all over his face. He kept falling back to that prayer, didn't he? He kept falling back to, oh, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. He's so wonderful. He kept falling back to that. I'm surprised he didn't start speaking in tongues. I'm surprised he didn't go into some of the laughing like he did regarding Joe Biden. No, let's hit.
The media said, wow. The Associated Press said that Joe Biden is president.
I'm surprised he didn't go into that. Anyway, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment below. Let me know what you thought of this dude. And until next time, peace out.